10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is APBA Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Hi everybody, this is APBA Brian bringing to you Game 4 of the 15-game New York Yankees season. We're 10% through the season, and let's go over some of the records of the New York Yankees. Leadoff hitter Bobby Richardson is 5 for 14 with 2 triples and 2 RBIs. Maris has struggled. He's 1 for 9 with a home run, but not Mantle. He's batting .333, 9 at-bats with 2 doubles and a homer. Elston Howard and Moose Skowron have been carrying the load for the Yankees in the first 3 games. They are 2-1. Howard is 5 for 11 with 5 RBIs and 2 homers, and Moose Skowron is 6 for 13 with 2 homers and also 5 RBIs. Today they're playing the 1930 Philadelphia Athletics. Just made a new helmet for the Philadelphia A's. Have a little more work to do on it. It's not quite dry. You need to take a razor to bottom edge when it's completely dry. Let's go to the field and go over the starting lineups for the visiting New York Yankees. Bobby Richardson will lead off and play second base. Tony Kubek is the shortstop. Roger Maris in right field. Mickey Mantle in center field. Elston Howard is the catcher. Moose Skowron at first base. Yogi Berra in left field. Clete Boyer at third. And on the mound is Jim Coates, nicknamed the Mummy for his funeral-like appearance. Their nickname on the upper card is Jim, but his teammates sometimes called him Mummy. He's a grade C pitcher with a Y strikeout modifier. Here's the starting lineups for the 1930 Philadelphia Athletics, the middle team of a dynasty that won 2 World Series, 29 and 30, and also won the American League pennant in 1931. Tilly Bishop leads off and plays second base. Mickey Cochran is the catcher. Al Simmons is in right field. Jimmy Fox at first base. Bing Miller is in left field. Mule Haas is in center. Jimmy Dykes at third base. Joe Boley shortstop. And Bill Shores, a hard-throwing pitcher. He's a grade C pitcher, is on the mound. He's got a 12-6 curveball and a good fastball. All right, we're ready to go. Bill Shores, again, is a C pitcher. He's facing Bobby Richardson. And let's see. There we go. First pitch of the game is a 5-5. And I'm using today, I'm using the 1986 to 95 Apple boards. 5-5 off Richardson is a 8 against a C pitcher. It's going to be a leadoff single for Bobby Richardson. We're using basic APBA. speed at first base. Tony Kubek. Kubek was a roommate of Bobby Richardson, both mild-mannered people. Talked about Richardson became a minister later in life. They were kind of known as, I think they were as the Milk Twins or something like that. Yeah, Milk Twins amongst the teammates. 5-6 to Kubek is a 3-4 with a runner on first. 3-4. Fly ball popped up on the infield, and that's going to be caught by the shortstop, Joe Bowley. 1 down. Roger Maris off to a slow start. 6-5 is a 35. And Mickey Cochran takes a foul pop-up. 2 down. Here's Mickey Mantle. Not off to a slow start, hitting 333, 3 for 9. Here's the pitch to Mick. 6-2 is a 40. Pitch out. Something on. Out at second. I do not, my steal home rules on APBA is, I'm going to let him try to steal second, but I give the catchers a chance, and I don't give automatic steal results that steal the base, a steal or caught stealing. So the catcher is Mickey Cochran. He is let's see, what is he? He's an 8. And my chart I have is in the book I usually use. And so 11 through 23, the runner will be out. Otherwise, he steals. That is a 45, so Richardson steals second. Bill Shores and Mickey Cochran guessed correctly. He had the pitch out, but Richardson's safe, and he got a good jump. Here's the pitch to Mantle, man in scoring position. 4-4 is an 8 against a C. That's going to be a single to left field, and Bobby Richardson will score. The Yankees are on the board, 1-0. RBI for Mantle. And let's see. That's going to bring up the 5th place hitter, Ellie Howard. Very hot so far. For Mantle, that is his 3rd RBI. 1-6 is a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop. Bowley throws to second to get Mantle. 3 outs. But the Yankees score in the first. It's New York 1. And Philadelphia is 0. Jim Coates takes the mound. He is from Farnham, Virginia, 6'4". He is a grade B pitcher with a Y strikeout modifier. And Max Bishop steps out the batter's box. Bishop was called Camera Eye by his teammates because he took a lot of walks. Aaron Judge, who just hit 62 home runs, I think he had about a 425 on base percentage. Bishop's career on base percentage was 423. Here's the pitch to Bishop. 1-3 is there it is, the base on balls. He takes first. Average speed at first base. Catcher Mickey Cochran. Coates does not have a Z modifier. He's got a Y strikeout modifier. 6-6 roll for Cochran. That's going to be a hit, call, and roll. And 53 is a double to right field. Fast runner scores, but we just saw that he's not a fast runner. We got Athletics at second and third and nobody out. That brings up Al Simmons. Unusual batting stance for Al. Lines up his right-hand hitter. Lines up his front foot toward third base. Nobody wanted to change him because he hit over 300 his rookie year. So they left him alone. Here's the pitch to Al Simmons. The Yankees are playing the infield back, by the way. 5-3 is a 17. Both teams are fielding column 1. RBI base hit to right field. And there's going to be a play at the plate. Maris throws home to try to get runner at second. Cochran out at home. He is going to be safe. 2 RBIs. If he was not rated fast, that would have been an out, but he is rated fast. So nobody's out, and the A's move ahead 2-1. Batter goes to second on the throw. That brings up Jimmy Fox. Jim Coates into the stretch. Checks runner. And here's the pitch. 2-2 roll. More trouble here. 5 is a high drive deep to left field. It is out of here. A home run for Jimmy Fox. And boy, the A's jumped on the Yankees here in the first. 4-0. And yes, they do have fireworks. All right, here we bring up next batter, Bing Miller. Doesn't get easier. Miller drove over 100 runs in 1930. Coates, 53, is a 15. Brushback pitch too close to Miller. Hit better. That is also something that Coates is known for. He had no problem throwing at hitters. And there he hits. First 5 A's are on base. Here's Mule Haas. 56 is a 34. 34 is a pop-up on the infield to the shortstop. Or Y. He's got the Y strikeout monitor, so it's not a pop-up. It's going to be a strikeout. There is 1 out. Jimmy Dykes, third baseman. 6-1. 24 is going to be a 6-4-3 double play. That ends the inning, but boy, was it a loud one for the A's. Philadelphia 4 and New York 1 in the first. Moose Garland leads off for the Yankees. One 4 is a fly ball to left field. Bing Miller is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Yogi Berra. 5-5 to Yogi is an 8 against a C pitcher. That's a base hit for Berra. Third hit for the Yankees. Now Clete Boyer. Boyer's been struggling. He has only 1 hit and 12 at bats. Here's the pitch. 4-4 to Boyer is a 8. And against the C pitcher, that's going to be a single to center field. And Yogi is going to go third, unless he's slow. He is not. I automatically play my slow runners safe on the base pass unless I say otherwise. So we got first and third for New York. trying to climb back in this. And Jim Coates comes to bat. Pitch to Jim Coates is a 3-5. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. Bill Shores, not one of Connie Mack's favorite pitchers. Did have one really good year, and Mack liked him that year, but Shores was a little bit of an off character. Also a holdout at one time. He was the first guy to wear number 13 in the major leagues. That kind of gives you an idea of his personality. And that didn't work out well for him. When he wore 13 in the middle, I think he adopted 13 about the middle of 1931. He got an infected toe shortly after that. Then he got hit by a line drive. Got a case of the flu, and also injured his shoulder late in 31. So maybe he shouldn't have worn number 13. 24 to Bobby Richardson, fly out to center field. Milhouse on the play. Yankees are done in the second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 4-1, Philadelphia. And they strand 2 runners on base. Coates, again, is a B pitcher, Y modifier. And we're at the bottom of the order. Shortstop Joe Boley steps in for Philadelphia. Here's a pitch to Boley. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Mickey Mantle tracking and makes the catch. 1 away. Pitcher Joe Shores. He's got a few 7s on his card. 2 7s, a 6. Not a horrible hitting pitcher. 56 is a 34. And that's going to be a strikeout. Coates is Y on his strikeout modifier. Gets him. Top of the order, Antilli Bishop, who did what he does best, drew a walk and started that 4-run first. Here's the pitch to Bishop. 6-5 is going to be popped up behind home plate. Billy Howard is under it and makes the catch. 3 outs. We go to the third with the Yankees down by 3. Tony Kubek will lead off for New York. One of not very many 6-footers on the team. He's 6'3". Coates is 6'4", so the Yankees look a little taller today. Pitching here is Kubek. 6'2" is a fly ball, lazy fly ball to right field. Al Simmons is under it and makes the grab. 1 out in the third. Roger Maris popped out to the catcher last time up. 1-6 to Roger Maris is a ground ball. High hopper to the shortstop, fielded by Boley, and the throw to first. 2 outs. Joe Boley, a longtime Major League shortstop, was a good shortstop, but he's in his last year. 1930, I think, was his last season. Mickey Mantle. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. Al Simmons should get this, and he does. 3 up and 3 down for Bill Shores, and he leads the Yankees 4-1. All right, Mickey Cochran will lead off the last of the third for Philadelphia. Black Mike, because he was a fiery, hard-nosed player. 6-1 is a 9 against Coates C. That's going to be an out. Pop up to third. Clete Boyer's got it. 1 away. Al Simmons. singled and scored in the first inning. 1-3 to Simmons is a 40 foul tip off the catcher for strike one. Ellie Howard shakes it off. We're set to go. Except for I dropped the dice. Here's a strike one pitch to Al Simmons. 5-5 is a drive to, let's see, right center field alley. One hops up against the wall. Simmons has a double. He is 2 for 2. One out, runner in scoring position for Jimmy Fox. It's a double X. 35 is a 9. Chopper to first base, fielded by Scourin. He steps on the bag. Runner goes to third. 3 unassisted. Now Simmons is at third. 2 outs. Of course, the infield's pulling back, and Bing Miller comes up. Pitch to Bing Miller, 45, is a base on balls. First and third. Mule Haas, if he pops one here, he could give the Philadelphia A's probably a safe lead. Did you say Bill Shores? He's a Giant in 33. Came in relief in 3 of the games I rolled. Yeah, he didn't last long with Connie Mack and the Philadelphia A's. We're playing the 30 A's. He is the 4th starter. Well, we'll be back to the number 1 starters. Unfortunately, the Yankees will not be playing the 30 A's. They have Lefty Grove. 4-2 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3 by Mule Haas. So Coates leaves 2 on, survives the 3rd. We go to the 4th inning. Philadelphia A's 4 and the New York Yankees 1. All right, Elson Howard will lead off for the Yankees in the 4th inning. Now, SDGAKATBK, I don't know how to refer to you. I'd like to talk with you as we play the game, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. SD. So if you don't mind, in the comments, let me know how you'd like to be referred to as something I could pronounce. Sorry. Here is Elson Howard, 61 to Howard. 12 is a ground ball to third base for actually first base on some of the different APBA boards have a different result. I'm using this one here, so it's a ground out to first base. Let's see, that's a 12 result. Hard hit ball right at the first baseman. So Jimmy Fox makes the play, unassisted. I usually, some boards I've changed that to third base. I ground out to third. Here's Moose Scourin. 1 out for the Yankees. 2-6 is a ground to the shortstop. And that is Joe Boley, 2 outs. Yeah, if you look up Bill Shores on Wikipedia, his picture on his Wikipedia page is in a White Sox uniform. Yogi Berra, 1-3 is a 14. It's a base on balls, and Yogi's been on base both times. He trots to first. 2 outs. Yogi is not slow. He's average speed. There is Cleet Boyer, 1 of 14 kids, 7 girls and 7 boys. All 7 boys played pro ball, with 3 of them in the major leagues. 2-6 is a fly ball, high fly ball to left field. Bing Miller is under it and makes the grab. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 4-1 New York. All right, leading off for the Philadelphia A's will be Jimmy Dykes. Coach is on the mound. Remember, he is a grade B pitcher, Y modifier. And let's get started with the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-3 roll to Jimmy Dykes. That's a hit on roll for Dykes. 65 is a double, leadoff double for Dykes. That makes up for the double play he rolled in the first inning that killed the high-scoring inning. Dykes at second, and I did not notice if he's fast or not. Let's see, he is average. He was a longtime manager, Jimmy Dykes was, of the Chicago White Sox. Managed 13 seasons there and won over 1,000 games. Joe Boley. 5-4 is a 3-2. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Not deep enough to advance Dykes. Maris makes the catch. He's got a strong arm out there in right field. Here's the pitcher, Bill Shores. Struck out his first time. 31 to Bill Shores is a 2-3. That's one of those steals at third, which I would not do in this situation. Again, as we've said many times, my home rules, I don't make the caught stealings and the automatic stealings. I don't accept those results. I will steal if I choose to, but I don't choose to in this situation. I want to keep him at second base and not take a chance at third. 4-2 is a swing and a miss, strike three. Shore strikes out for the second time. 2 down. And top of the order to Max Bishop. In this case, he shouldn't be looking for a walk. He's going to try to get on any way he can and get the run home. 4-3 is the roll. 29 is check swing, Never to first base. Skowron flips it to Coates covering. 3 outs. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Still 4-1 A's. And we are at the bottom of the order. Jim Coates. Yankee bullpen is pretty fresh, but the game is still pretty early, and he has settled down from that rough start he had in the first inning. That's always the big, when my daughter pitched in growing up, she was a fast pitch pitcher. I was always mostly concerned about her first inning. If she didn't take her warm up seriously enough and work all of her pitchers and break a sweat, sometimes she could get hit in the first inning. It didn't happen often, but it was a possibility. Here we go with Jim Coates staying in the game and leading off. 2-2 roll is a 23. And let's see if the base is empty. 23 is a short fly to left field, misplayed by the left fielder, Bing Miller, and Coates will get on base with the E7. First error of the game. Coates' average speed at first base. Bat boy runs the jacket, the Yankee jacket, out to him. And Bobby Richardson steps into the box. Yankees are going to swing away. They're not going to give up outs here. They're down by 3 runs and coming up to a juicy part of their order. Bill Shores goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson. 4-6 is 27. That's going to be a ground ball to third base. Dykes to Bishop to Fox. Round the horn double play. 5-4-3 DP. First double play the Yankees have rolled into. The A's hit in the one in the first inning. Tony Kubek now with 2 outs and the bases clear. 1-1 roll for Kubek. That's a hit column roll. He hit 8 homers on the year. 4-4 is a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. Tony Kubek will circle them all. That's his first home run of the season. And it's now 4-2 A's. Roger Maris. 3-3 roll for Maris. That's going to be a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. Maris' second home run. Both of his hits are homers. Back-to-back home runs. The Yankees are crawling back. It's 4-3. Here's Mickey Mantle. One, two today, singled and fly to right. 26 is going to be base on balls. Bill Shores is a little rattled, did not want to pitch to Mantle. And Richardson's kicking himself on the deck for rolling into a double play before the fireworks came. Here's Ellie Howard, 0 for 2. 5-3 is a 20. Fielding column 1. Roller to second base. Takes the sure out at first. 3 outs. But the Yankees score 2 in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's a good ball game. 1930 A's 4 and the Yankees 3. All right, Mickey Cochran leads off, 1 for 2. 6-4 is a 9. I guess I see pitcher that turns it into an out. Popped on the left side to Cleet Boyer. And that's 1 down. He's doubled and popped to third twice. Al Simmons. Bucket foot Al, 55. It could be something that's going to be lined in the right center field alley between Mantle and Maris. It rolls to the wall, and Al Simmons slides into the second with a double. He is 3 for 3. He is such a good hitter. 381 on the season. Not as many homers as Fox had. Actually, he was only 1 shy of Fox. I think Fox had 37 that year. I think he had 36. So runner on second, 1 down. Maybe I should have pitched it for Coates. Here is Jimmy Fox, followed by Bing Miller, who's also a 300 hitter. So I don't want to walk Fox. Fox has a homer in the game. There's the pitch. 31 is a 8 with the runner on second base. That's going to be hot shot, grabbed by the pitcher. He gets Fox out at first. Simmons gets the third, though. 2 outs. Bing Miller. His best year, he had 331 in 1931, which would have been his next year. And he was always a good RBI man. He had 100, over 100, maybe 101 RBIs in 30. He had 95 and 31. 311 career average. Here's the pitch to Miller. 2-2 is a 7, and that's going to get the run home. Pretty sure a 7 on a C is a base hit. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Blooper to left field, falls in front of Yogi Berra. So runner scores. It's now 5-3. A's ahead by 2. Brings up Neil Haas. All right, you heard a oral interview to Tony Cuccinello. There is a website. I forget the name of it. That does oral interviews with lots of old time baseball players, and I've used some of those a couple years ago in my introductions. I haven't gone to that site lately for a while. So Miller is at first with an RBI single, and we have Haas at the plate. Now it's in the inning, 2-4 to Haas is a fly ball to left. That closes out the inning as Yogi Berra puts it away, but the A's add one, 5-3, Philadelphia. They might just sneak out of here with a victory. Still early, though. Bruce Scowen due to hit bat first for the Yankees in the 6th inning. And once again, just reminding you, Bill Shores is a C pitcher with no modifiers. Here's the pitch to Moose. 3-6 is a base on balls to Moose Scowen. Scowen's on for the first time today. He is slow, so we'll play it safe on the base paths. Yogi Berra comes up. Remember Yogi, he was an unorthodox hitter. He'd swing at pretty much anything. And he really majored on hitting the balls down the line. He was very good at that. (6-3) to Yogi is a 31. Oh, man, that would have been a good time to hit and run. I didn't do it. 31, though, is a well-hit ball to center field and caught by Neil Haas. There is Clete Boyer, one down. Shores delivers. 1-2 to Boyer. That is a 25, and that's going to be a twin killing, 4-6-3. That's double plays in 2 innings in a row. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 5-3. Philadelphia A's. And Coates, remember, is still in the game. He is a CY pitcher. Jimmy Dykes will lead off for the A's. He was in the movie, The Monty Stratton Story, one of my favorite baseball movies. I don't know if you've seen that, but he played himself as a manager of the White Sox. Stratton played with the A's. He's the guy that shot himself hunting in the leg. And then overcame that, came back, pitched in the Texas League after the accident. Here's the pitch to Dykes. 4-6 is a 22. And on fielding column 1, that is going to be a short fly ball to left field. It's misplayed, and it drops in front of Yogi Berra, just off his glove for an error. E7. Dykes is at first, average speed. Here's the shortstop, Joe Boley. Pitcher's due up next. He'll swing away. 1-6 to Boley is a 28. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. And the defense gets the lead runner out. So Dykes is out at second, 6-4, fielder's choice. And Joe Boley's at first. He is slow. We'll play it safe. Pitcher Bill Shores. 3-6 to Shores is a 33. Popped up on the infield near the mound. Coates gets out of the way, and Clete Boyer makes the catch. 2 outs. Top of the order to Max Bishop. Walked to lead off the game. He's over 2. 5-1. The Bishop is a 14, and that's going to be a base on balls. First and second. You got Boley at second, Bishop at first. They were teammates for a long time in the minor leagues, in the International League with the Baltimore Orioles. So when they came up and played with the A's, they were very accustomed to one another, made a good double play combination. Here is Mickey Cochran. This might be the last batter that Coates looks at, because I don't think I've got any left-handers in the Yankee bullpen other than the closer. Well, Bud Daly's needs a rest. He pitched a long time, a couple days ago. Here's the pitch to Cochran. 4-1 roll is a 28, and that 28 is going to be ground out to the shortstop. So that's the end of the inning. A's don't score in the sixth. We go to the top of the seventh. Still 5-3, Philadelphia. Been getting a heavy dose of Philadelphia lately, watching the Kelsey's YouTube channel called New Heights. They're pretty good together. Jason Kelsey is a center on the Philadelphia Eagles, and a good center. He is the second-rated center by PFF. And of course, Travis is tight end for the Chiefs. They post their YouTube channel on Wednesdays, and it runs about an hour, and it's a really interesting and fun show to watch. I don't know about Boyer was the last out. I don't know about Coates leading off. I think we'll pitch it for Jim Coates. So that's going to be the end of the day for Jim Coates in the seventh inning. Yankees will come in with Hal Reniff. He's warming up in the bullpen. Reniff is a grade B W pitcher. Keep his card handy. And we'll pinch hit with Shores is right-handed. Good place for Doc Blanchard. He has a very strong card, and he could get the Yankees back in this game. 305 with 21 homers, 243 at-bats. Here's a pitch to Doc Blanchard to lead off the seventh inning. 6-2 is a 22, and 22 with nobody on base is a ground out to, ground out to first base. So Blanchard is used up. He goes out of the game. Top of the order, and Richardson. And let me put Reniff into the stack. He's going to pitch the next inning. Here's a pitch to Bobby Richardson. 4-6 is a 27. Ripped hard to third base. Fielded by Dykes. The throw to first. 2 outs. Tony Kubek. 21 to Kubek is a fly out to left field. So a clean inning for Bill Shores. He's sailing along after giving up 2 runs in the fifth. We go bottom of the seventh inning stretch time, 5-3. A's. Once again, the new pitcher for New York is going to be Hal Reniff. Reniff is a grade B pitcher, relief pitcher, so his fatigue inning comes in the second inning. Does have that W modifier. He has 1 appearance in the first game. He gave up 4 runs in 1 inning before he got anybody out. Maybe not 4, 2 or 3. Here is Al Simmons leading off for the Philadelphia A's. Dangerous hitter. 46 to Bucketfoot Al. That's a strikeout. First time the Yankees pitching has got him out. He's 3 for 4 with 2 doubles, 1 out. Double X, Jimmy Fox. 21 to Fox. That is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Renniff, remembering that last relief appearance, has come on this game on fire. Bing Miller, let's see if he can strike out the side. 3-3 roll, that's not going to be a strikeout. That's a 0 second column roll. And 4-2 is a double for Bing Miller. He's been on base all 4 times. Walk hit by pitch, and he's 2 for 2. 2 outs. Miller's at second. Mule Haas. 2-3 is a 12, and that will be a strikeout. 3 outs. Hal Renniff, Strands, Simmons at second. We go to the top of the 8th. 5-3. A's don't go away. This is a good ball game. 2 runs up on the Yankees is not a safe lead. Roger Maris will lead off for New York in the top of the 8th inning. He homered his last time up. The Philadelphia A's do not have a very strong bullpen, except for Jack Quinn. He is a B. The others 2 are D pitchers. We're using limited rosters, 20 on each team. The roster can change from day to day, but only 20 players per game. And that's because on this APBA Classics, a lot of the teams on these sets of cards have only 20 players. All right, Roger Maris leads off against Bill Shores, grade C pitcher, no modifiers. 6-5, 1 digit away from that 1. Pops up to the catcher, 1 down. Here's Mickey Mantle. Shores is due to bat 3rd in the 8th inning, so A's are hoping to get him through this one. 4-6 is a swing and a miss. Mantle goes down on strikes. 2 outs. Elston Howard. 1-5 to Ellie Howard is a 7. That's a base hit. First hit today for Elston. He is slow. It's 2 outs. I'm not going to play it safe here. Bill Skowron. Am I taking too much of a chance not playing it safe on the slow runner here? 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 4-2 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Shore strikes out. Moose Skowron sets the Yankees down in the 8th, still up by 2. Yeah, there's going to be a pitch hitter for Philadelphia in the ninth inning for Bill Shores. Did a good job. Held the Bronx Bombers to 3 runs through 8 innings. No complaints there about that performance. And the new pitcher that will come in will be Jack Quinn. And the pitch hitter, let's see, will probably be might be Wally Shane. May change my mind when I get there. We'll see. Jimmy Dykes leads off for the A's in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Hal Renniff is pitching for New York again. He is a grade BW pitcher. And he's in for his second inning. So this is his point of fatigue inning. Bad things happen as grade level goes down 1. All right, 1-5 to Jimmy Dykes is an A against a B pitcher. That's going to be a fly out to Mickey Mantle in center field. Dykes goes back to the dugout, one down. Joe Boley. 4-5 to Boley. That's the base on balls. So one mark against runners fatigue, and the pitch hitter is Wally Shang. Shane comes on the pitch hit in the 8th inning. Here's the pitch to Shane from Hal Winniff. 1-2 is a 25. That could be a double play. That is a roller to Richardson at second, flips to Kubek, and in time to Skowron. 4-6-3 double play. We go to the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail by 2. The up for New York is Barrett, Boyer, and a pitch hitter for the pitcher. We'll decide who that is when we get there. Here's Jack Quinn from Janesville, Pennsylvania. Quinn is a grade B reliever, Z modifier. Pitch to Yogi Berra is a 31. 9 against a B pitcher is going to be a leadoff single by Yogi. Berra's had a good day. He is 2 for 3 and also walked. He is average speed, so I don't think I'm a pitch run. Here is Boyer, Clete Boyer. If there was only one out, would you no, excuse me, if there were only one run behind, would you bunt here to move in the second base? Or being at the bottom of the order here, and Boyer is a 224 hitter. Does have a little bit of pop, 11 home runs. Not going to bunt, not going to give up any outs in the 9th inning. Pitch to Boyer. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Easy play for Miller. Makes the catch. 1 out in the 9th inning. So Hal Winniff goes out of the game. Arroyo gets up and working to get ready in the bullpen in case he's needed. And pitch hitting for New York will be, haven't got really any left-handers on the bench. Earl Torgerson, but he hit 091 and 61. I'm going to bring in Hector Lopez. He could swing the bat a little bit. Not in 61, though. A 220 hitter. So not Hector. It'll be Bob Serve. Serve got a start, I think, yesterday in left field. 234 hitter. 8 homers. And 175 at bats. Yesterday, he was 1 for 4 with a single. Our pitch from Jack Quinn to Bob Serve is a 3-2. That's a 26. Ground ball to Bishop at second. The throw to Boley and a relay to first, not in time. So Barrett is out 4-6 at second base. And Bob Serve reaches by a fielder's choice. He is slow. Play it safe. His run doesn't really count that much. They're 2 runs down. Last chance for the Yankees. Bobby Richardson, 1 for 4 today. He's having a good season, though. He is 6 for 18, so he's definitely hitting over 300. All right, here we go. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson. 21 is a fly ball, routine fly to left field, and the catch is made, and that's it for the Yanks. That's the ball game. The Yankees don't win. The Yankees don't win. They drop their second game in a row. Final score, Philadelphia Athletics 5 and the New York Yankees 3. I don't like to take the time and make you wait here while I total up all the totals, but let's look it over here. The Yankees did get 2 home runs in the game, Kubek and Maris. There was one by the Philadelphia A's back in the first inning, that by Muscles, Jimmy Fox. Bill Shores is the winning pitcher. Quinn gets a save. And Jim Coates is the loser. He went, Coates went 8 innings. Let's see, wait a minute. Coates went 6 innings, excuse me. Then Reniff came on. And Reniff pitched 2. And Arroyo didn't get into the game. Losing pitcher is Jim Coates. Star of the game today is Al Simmons. Yeah, he was 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs and a single. Al Simmons is your MVP for today's game. And the Philadelphia A's moved their record to 2-0. They won yesterday 6-2. Today they won 5-3. And the New York Yankees moved to 2-2. The next series is going to be a 2-game series with the 1959 Go-Go Sox. We'll play a game tomorrow on Friday. Saturday, I'll do a fast drive college football game. I enjoy that fast drive game. And so we'll do that probably about 10 a.m. on Saturday, 10 in the morning. And I'm going to try to keep these weekday games around 11 o'clock even. So SDGAKATBK, thank you for joining me. And I've enjoyed having you with me. Someone else is watching ball game too, but he didn't make any comments, so I don't see who that was. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 11. God bless. Have a good day.